for this NBA presentation. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. One thing's for sure tonight, Doris, there'll be no lack of effort from either side. That comes across in their rebounding numbers and going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. You're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Buddy Hield, Barnes out there with Porzingis. Then it's White, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. And for the Cavaliers, we've got David Nwaba. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Goes up with it again. And at last, they get one to fall. Ayton's got the first basket of the game for the Cavs. Here's White. Van Vliet finds Hield. Outside, White. It's up a 3. That one, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Mitchell dishes to Garland. About a minute played so far here in the first. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. From outside the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside, White. Porzingis at the elbow. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on 8.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
And both free throws good for White.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
The pass to Ayton. Outside Garland. Lock at 6. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Now here's White. Over Nwaba. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Now here's Van Vliet. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Here's Porzingis. Count it. Good.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Now here's Garland. Back to Mobley. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat. And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Now Garland. Ayton, the pass to Mitchell. It's good from long range.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now here's Van Vliet. And the loss to the Pistons the other night definitely was not himself. Mobley comes with the double team. Nobody near Barnes. Off target with his three. Cleveland leading by 4. Mitchell in the corner. Lets it go with the three. And another three for Cleveland.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Now here's White. Nwaba defending. To end the run. Sinks the triple. White's got 7.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now, here's Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. A three-pointer is right on target.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. The Cavaliers. Love check in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Jayshawn Tate in for David Nwaba. Then for the Raptors, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Porzingis. And Anunoby subbed in for Scotty Barnes. Raptors trail by 7. Van Vliet outside. Passes it to Anunoby. Mitchell against Hield. Three-pointer. And the Raptors miss again. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. The drive by Mitchell. And he can't jam it through.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Tate with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. That shot wide open.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for White. Tries again. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers leading by 10. The drive by Mitchell. Second chance shot. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Evan Mobley. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Robinson finds White. Back to Robinson. Will it go?
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below! The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mitchell against Hield. Here's Okoro. White with the defensive effort. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. White, good. White's got 10 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Raptors trail by 7. Van Vliet outside to the middle. Here's Robinson. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Puts the move on, and he nails the jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Robinson, a screen on Mitchell. Hield with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Rubio in the corner. Floats one up. Love. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, you think about Kevin Love averaging over 17 points and 10 rebounds. He's adapted to any role. This guy's a true pro.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Toronto. Victor Oladipo comes in for Buddy Hield. Now, here's Anunoby. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Robinson sets a screen for Anunoby. 3 on the clock. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
An occasional over-the-back. Ball is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Robinson, a screen on Rubio. Van Vliet wide open. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Garland is out there with the Okoro. Then there's Then it's David Nwaba. And it's Mobley in at the power forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Nwaba with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Garland kicks to Nwaba. Here's Mobley. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Barnes passes to Najee. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Ayton in the corner. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. That one good for 2.
Well, you think about DeAndre Ayton, it's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
VanVleet looking around. Barnes up top. Nwaba defending. And the call on the shot that sends it. To the line. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Light comes in for Zeke Najee. And it's Buddy Hield in for Fred VanVleet. Mobley misses. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. Hield outside. He feeds it to White. Count the basket. White's got 12 in the game.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Hield against Garland. And it's sent back by White. And they get it back. White with the double team. Pass to Mobley. From downtown. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Only given up 2 points this quarter. White the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Garland surveying the D. Here's Ayton. The Cavaliers with another miss. Raptors trail by 5. And here is Hield. No points in the game hit for him. The pass to White. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
It's White on the wing. Nwaba defending. Hield outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the Raptors call time here. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Line for 2.
And that one falls for White. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And Nwaba has it in the corner. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Nwaba's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. White looking around. And White with the stuff.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Garland finds Nwaba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Scotty Barnes picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
David Nawaha at the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
That free throw good from Nwaba for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love comes in for Ayton. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Okoro. The Raptors also with a sub. Anunoby's checked in. No good on the second free throw.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shoots from the baseline. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from White. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Nwaba passes to Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 13 points.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
It's White on the wing. Passes to Anunoby. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mitchell against Oladipo. Pass to Love. Releases from 15, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, let's check the boxes. Can he make the 3? Yes. Can he score on the interior? Yes. Kevin Love, give me a little mid-range, sir.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Now here's White. 19 points in the game. Van Vliet passes to White. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Rubio outside. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. White with it. Picked up by Love. And the jam by White.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Rubio looking around. Kicks to Mitchell. 13 feet away. The shot missing. And Toronto will come the other way.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Mobley comes with the double team. And Anunoby now top of the key. Outside, White fires the 3. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Rubio against Van Vliet. Count that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Well, the balance that Ricky Rubio has, even under duress, stays calm and finds a way to score it.
Tate against White. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
There's the feed to Love. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Oladipo. .24 seconds left in the second quarter. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. White against Rubio. White left side. Shoots over Rubio. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Raptors leading by just one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but two outstanding players through the first half.
These guys are leading their way offensively. It's hard work doing all that scoring. Wouldn't you agree with that, Shaq?
Not for me, it was a piece of cake or barbecue chicken, whichever you prefer, or both at the same time. I'm hungry.
And guys, how about the Raptors? Involved in a very competitive matchup right now.
I know they've controlled the glass. Defensively, you want to hold your opponent to one shot. And on the other end, you're trying to create second chance points.
Some wise words from rebounding specialist Kenneth Smith, ladies and gentlemen. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's White. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. White is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Porzingis in at the 5.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on VanVleet. Garland, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Porzingis sets the pick for White. Out to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. And White with the stuff.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. And White with the stuff.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Mitchell passes to Nwaba. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Count it, and the foul. It's on Porzingis.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Toronto. For Cleveland, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Now here's Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev, and it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
Now, here's Oladipo. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, that's an example of really quick feet by Victor Oladipo. He's just so good at getting into the lane to pick up these fouls.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
And he sinks the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 13. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Three-pointer Hield. And again, Toronto no up. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Ayton a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Mobley. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Barnes outside. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. There's Garland, and he drives in. Porzingis with the block, and he's able to get it back. Ayton kicks to Okoro. Second shot opportunity. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Ayton.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. And that one is off. Good D by Mobley. Now Garland. Pass to Okoro. Here's Mobley. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Hield outside. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Hield. Toronto working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Crafty move. Barnes can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
I tell you, at times, guarding Donovan Mitchell has got to feel overwhelming defensively. When he starts to go with the floater, look out.
And the Raptors call time here. Different look now for Cleveland. Love's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jayshawn Tate comes in for Evan Mobley. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Mitchell. And then for Toronto, Robinson's checked in for Porzingis. Zignaji comes in for Scotty Barnes. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Hield. Now, here's Oladipo. And the pass to Anunoby. From deep. Rubio with the rebound. Cavaliers leading. He kicks it to Garland. For three, Love. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. VanVleet's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Passes it to Najee. Back to VanVleet. It's over Rubio. VanVleet can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
Well, Victor Oladipo staying in control there. Use the pump fake to get that defender committed, and boom, you get yourself an opportunity.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Garland, the pass to Love. Back to Garland. There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Toronto trailing. VanVleet outside. Up top, Oladipo. Guarded by Garland. Oladipo misses. Cleveland's gotten blanked from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Wasted no time on that one. Okoro's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. VanVleet with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Oladipo taking his time here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Okoro. Pass to Garland. Love kicks to Tate. 5 to shoot. Here's Rubio. That one wide left.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Oladipo outside. That shot no good. Garland with the defensive effort. Into the lane, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The incredible speed on Darius Garland's drive, I think, took the defender off guard. Nice job earning a trip to the foul line.
And so he hits both. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's VanVleet. And that one released in time, but no good.
A nice defense by Rubio, making an effort to frustrate his man.
And so it's Cleveland, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Kevin Love out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's David Nwaba. Then there's Ayton. And it's Mitchell in a point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Now here's VanVleet. Porzingis sets the pick for Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell outside. Back to Tate. He dishes it to Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Well, the up fake by DeAndre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mobley's checked in. White is checked in for the Raptors. Now here's White. Mobley comes with a double team. The three from Porzingis. Drills it from outside.
When Porzingis is knocking down that three-point shot consistently, it opens up other aspects of his game.
And here is Tate. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from White. Nwaba passes to Mitchell. Now, here's Nwaba. He's guarded closely. Good D by Barnes. Raptors trail by 5. Outside, White. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset. Finds the open player in that instance.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Outside, White. Fires for 3. Hands it from downtown. White's got 40 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Healed against Mitchell. Overhealed. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Toronto with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. And White kicks to Van Vliet. Back to White. Barnes outside. White against Mitchell. That evens the score. White's got 42 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Outside, White. The 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. For 3, Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Garland against Van Vliet. Outside, Porzingis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Cleveland leading by 6. Here's Mitchell. And it's in there. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half. Now here's White. And they get it. And the jam by White.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Garland after the Raptors pick up 2. Shoots from the elbow. Porzingis with the rebound.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Launches it. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from White.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Ayton dishes to Garland. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
With a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Now here's White. Nwaba defending. Porzingis trying to get free. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from White. Garland against Van Vliet. Garland with the bucket.
Big-time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. From deep three-point range. Oh, they get it back. Hield finds White. Another shot. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Mitchell passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Raptors trail by 4. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Jacks up a 3. And it's White missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And Mobley throws it down.
The young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 5.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Now, here's Garland. Here's the 3. Can't hit that one. Garland against White. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Mitchell is double. Nwaba finds Ayton. Mobley looking it over. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Outside, White to take the lead. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Nwaba. Mitchell outside. Inside. There's Garland. Missed.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. That will put them up by 2. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, what does tonight's performance say about the confidence of this team?
Just we're pretty good. We play great together, and we play well together as a team. So when we do that, it's easier for us to beat teams.
Victor Wondermatha, thank you, my man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.
Rap on my back and I'm black and snatching